All right, so what a teaser trailer. Let me tell you what. So season 1 invasion update is fast approaching, releasing on August 29th. And yes, it's official. Our brand new descendant is a sniper descendant known as Hailey. And there's some secrets within this teaser trailer that the community has been digging into. We're going to dive into all of those little secrets here and take a look at that. And then also there was another official update we'll talk about as well. But someone did note this. Hey, we got new descendant with extra thick thighs. Damn. Hell yes. It looks like Nexon knows exactly what they are doing. But also, hey, rel canon for the new character. Anyone else hyped? So it is confirmed to be, of course, a sniper descendant with ice elements, so cold elements. So yes, kind of like Viessa, but longer ranged it seems. But man, look at that. That looks badass right there. I cannot freaking wait. Someone also noted, who is the ultimate? Well, it seems like we are going to be playing as ultimate Freyna this time around, confirmed at the 8-second mark. Definitely seems like it. We go over here, even more speculation that this looks to be ultimate Freyna, and I think that is going to be ending up correct. And yeah, it seems like the comments are also super excited here. She came out to post the same thing. I'm pumped. She's been my favorite from the start, but she could use a little love too. So it seems like you guys want to see some buffs for her as well. So what would you like to see changed for Freyna? Sound off. And everyone is noticing, hey, why the long braid though if she has short hair? So it seems like she's going to be getting some hairstyles as well with this, or at least ultimate versions, which is also very, very cool. But someone did some further digging as well. And we're going to get into what is officially known, by the way, about season 1. So I'm going to go over that with you here in just a moment. But someone said, holy crap, my observation aside from Ultimate Freyna and Hailey. Amon was looking at Ingress in space. Vulgus ships can go into space? Will we be going into space at some point? It couldn't be the Void. Bunny was in a Sterile Land dungeon, but it looked like there was some sort of infestation, perhaps a new dungeon objective modifier. Let's take a look at that real quick. You see that here? It looks like some sort of infestation that she is shooting at. So I don't know exactly what this will end up being, but yeah, curious for sure. Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of platforming section here as well. And I think this might be the new dungeon that they were talking about. And they also asked, are we getting new cutscenes, new story? Is a given for now. New dungeon. Really hoping there's new Colossus model and not a reskin. So yeah, a lot of speculating going on there. So I say we cut through that and get to the official stuff here. So check it out. Of course, we've been through the global launch and the early August update. We're now getting into at least season 1. So it's going to be called Invasion. We're going to see season progression, build completion, new descendant, and new descendant story. So it is confirmed that yes, we are getting some story stuff with that. New Colossus and dungeon has been confirmed, alongside a new weapon, new skin, and new ultimate descendant. So this is going to be a pretty beefy update for sure. And I cannot wait in particular to see, of course, the brand new dungeon and this new Colossus. So it's going to be, yeah, really, really cool. But if you did also miss it, I did a previous video just recently about this right here, that yes, season 1 trailer is set to drop at Xbox Gamescom 2024 on August 23rd, 2024. As confirmed by the official Xbox post right here. And you can scroll down and see that it is listed for August 23rd on a Friday. So if you do miss that, don't worry, you can come back here. I will have the full-blown breakdown as to what is revealed for the First Descendant, because I feel like it's going to be pretty extensive stuff. Can't wait. They might even release a blog post about our brand new Descendant that is coming up. Mentioning blog posts, by the way, we got to check this out right here. We have an official notice for, yes, new bans. They're clearing out those users that are causing trouble. So yeah, those that are using third-party apps and that sort of thing. So once again, they are cleaning up the game. And I have to say kudos to Nexon for doing that, for keeping the game going in that regard, because it's always a pain in the butt when the game is ruined by people that, you know, are hacking, cheating, and that sort of thing. I haven't noticed much hacking and cheating, thank God. So yeah, that's really good news. But also, we got to talk about this one as well, since I'm absolutely sick to death of farming void shards. We're going to double down on this one because, yeah, people keep talking about it. The 3-part farm nonsense is literally my only gripe at all with this game. Hopefully they can address this, by the way, somehow in season 1 update. And it goes on to say, by the time I farm shards 45 minutes to an hour on a descendant I probably don't like, then go through the sludge fest that is farming a material that can only be done with Sharon, another 30 to 45 minutes on a descendant who I don't like well enough to invest Callus in, and finally get to play Descendant I do like for a total of about 6 minutes to pop the 5 to 6 materials I got. When the last material gives me another nanotube for a gun I never want, it feels like absolute crap the whole way back to the shard farm to start completely over again. It feels bad, really, really bad. I try to run enough operations when I'm leveling Descendants and guns that I have plenty of all 4 kinds of shards, but when it takes 38 effing shards to fight one boss one time and open one material, there is no such thing as having plenty of shards. It's nothing to have to pop 40 to 50 materials to get the piece you want, sometimes far more than that. And once you have it, it's time to go pop another 40 to 50 for whatever is next. Void shard farms are boring. Many of them are unnecessarily long. If you were playing on your favorite Descendant, then at least you would be enjoying the gameplay, but you can't, so you don't, which makes it even more boring and tedious. Please do something about this. It is, in my not at all humble opinion, the only real problem with the game, but it is a major problem. If we're going to have to farm shards to pop materials, then at least make the patterns drop with a higher frequency on an activity that I have to sit with my thumb up my butt for a full minute between tries. Waiting a minute for 20 seconds of gameplay over and over would be fine in a 2-part farm, but 3 parts is statistically unnecessary in ramp. 377 upvotes, and we have some people saying, I've said it before and I say it again, void frag farming is the only thing that makes this game insanely boring for me. It either needs to be completely revamped or outright removed, like make each run go significantly faster or increase the gain. I really hate these artificial time barriers. And I saw another post mentioning how, it's not exactly that this game is grindy. That's the problem. It's the actual process of grinding. What I mean by that is what you're actually doing is boring as hell a lot of the times, and they need to update what you're doing. Grinding can actually be fun if it is, entertaining and you're doing something that you're enjoying. This is not enjoyable whatsoever. They need to get to updating this mechanic completely. I don't think a simple band-aid will help here, and we've seen some, issues with the player number, some people dropping off. And I think this is one of the core reasons players are dropping off, because of the mind-numbingly repetitive nature of void shard farming. So yeah, I think that they definitely need to overhaul this system in the future big time if they want to keep their audience around and entertained. It's all about entertainment while grinding. It's not the grind exactly per se itself. It's the process. All right, so yeah. Let's go over your top comments and see what you guys had to say in my most recent video, which was only released a few hours ago. Go check it out if you missed it. I always love highlighting your comments, so let's get into this. So we have this one. I just want you all to know when I die, the devil is probably going to make me jump the box in the bunny cave for the rest of eternity. That's a good one. Because I feel like if the bosses had unique arenas, the game would feel 100% less cheap. Exactly. Those arenas, I talked about that. They need to be updated. That's another system that needs to be overhauled. Each boss, in my opinion, should have a uniquely themed arena that is really, really cool and looking to that particular boss. That would be such a really neat change if they could just get to doing that. Also, we have this one right here. It says, why do I feel like I have grinded 80 to 90% of the entire game before the first season arrives? Hey, at least we're going to be getting something, some sort of new content here. It seems to be happening pretty quickly out of the gates. We already got, Luna, which is fantastic. And then now we're getting another brand new Descendant alongside some other really cool content. Now it says, whoa, Enzo is most definitely not just a gimme character, bro. Is a beast. Totally 100% agree. It just comes down to like how you build out your characters. Let's hope that this first season has content, because just adding characters isn't game content for end game. Yeah, hopefully the new dungeon is good and the new Colossus is good. I worry a little bit about some of this stuff because Gluttony was kind of divisive in how he was received, So yeah, we'll see what happens with this brand new boss and the mechanics associated with it. All right, so one more comment, shall we? So it says, I said this and I'll say it again. Grindy games should be grindy. You only felt the grind when the grind isn't fun enough to distract you. Make the grind fun, exciting, not make the grind less grind, less game, faster, dead game. There you have it. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. 100% agree with you. It's just that process of grinding needs to be actually really, really fun, or, people will just get tired and worn out. So, yeah. All right. So, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates, all things of First Descendant. I also have some other stuff planned, so look out for that. Thank you guys, and I will see you all next time. Take care.